All right, well, just got home from work and got enough time before it gets too dark to do so to make another video for you guys. Hope you enjoy it. Yeah, just a little bit of word. At my shop, I'm still able to stay open in a limited capacity during this pandemic. I've just got to really cut down on contact with people, but I am able to go in and do repairs and things like that on instruments. So I'm thankful to be able to still work in a limited capacity during this. So anyway, like I say, got time to do another video for you guys. And this one here, title of the YouTube channel is Bigfoot and More, and this definitely falls into the more category. In fact, I've never taken a report of anything resembling what I'm gonna talk about here, but I'll get right to it here, and at the end of it I'll make some comments, and if you have any suggestions of what you may think it is, or if you've seen something like it in the past, leave it in the comments, or send me an email at bigfootandmore@yahoo.com, and I'll be happy to look at it. But anyway, this here comes from Cameron, Oklahoma. It says this was 2012 in the summertime. It says I was with my friend on his dad's ranch, who has about 400 acres in Cameron, Oklahoma. It said we were fishing one of his catfish ponds, and it was noon, so we could see very clearly. Goes on to say, I noticed a black figure come out of the Johnson grass while they were on the four-wheeler road leading up to the pond. It says it was jet black, it had no tail, and its hind legs were a lot longer than the front ones. It said it watched us for a minute and went across to the other patch of Johnson grass, and we didn't see it anymore. When we decided to leave later on, we walked across where this thing walked across the road. My friend turned and looked back, and it was there in the middle of the road again, crouching down like it was about to pounce or something. We were very close to it. I don't think we were even 5 yards from it. It had no hair at all. It was completely smooth and solid jet black. He says, I know what mange on a coyote looks like, and this was not it. It had no tail, and you could see that the canine teeth protruded from the sides of its mouth. It did not look sick at all. It looked very healthy. It moved forward in a predator-like fashion toward us, and my friend bolted and I followed, and we got back in the side-by-side and drove off. He said, I don't know if it meant harm or it thought we could not see it. I couldn't really describe it, but to me it was built like a hyena or something. We don't have hyenas in Oklahoma, we all know that. The closest thing that I've seen, here's his description here, the closest thing that I've seen to it is the mount of what that woman in Texas says is a Chupacabra that she shot and had stuffed. We never really told anyone else about this. What are your thoughts on it? And have you ever came across anything like this? No, I have not. My thoughts on it, I really don't know. Now, I do know, living in the country, I've seen many coyotes in the past that had mange, and if they get to the point, or any animal gets to the point where they have no hair like this and that stage of mange, they are miserable. They are scratching themselves trying to relieve the constant itch and stuff. And this gentleman said this thing looked healthy, and I spoke to him on the phone about it. He said no, it did not look like it had mange. He said it had jet black skin, like it was supposed to be that way, is the way he put it. For anyone that may not be familiar with what he was saying, he saw that the lady had shot down in Texas that she said was a Chupacabra. That's been on several TV shows, but it's a gray four-legged animal, like a coyote-like animal, but it doesn't have any hair either. But he's, as he said here, he thought it looked kind of like that, except it was jet black. Now, what I think it was, I don't know. However, I asked him when I spoke to him on the phone, yesterday. I said, do you know of anyone else around there that has seen something like that? And he said, yeah, someone, and I think he said it was a family member of his, saw one, or this one maybe, run across the road in front of them somewhere near that area later on. So it's not just a one-time sighting. Now, to me, if I saw something like that, that's kind of spookier than seeing a Sasquatch. You know, that's just, I don't know. But to say it looked kind of hyena-like in the way it stood with the longer hind legs than the front legs, I just don't know what it is. And I'm being photobombed by a terrible predator here. Come at you. This is what I got to worry about close to my house. This cat here, she's got a habit of, when I'm trying to film something for YouTube, of coming and rubbing up on the tripod and knocking my camera over. So I got her before she pulled that off. So say hello to everybody. Now, go kill a rat. That's what you're for. But anyway, that you know, that's a different report, and there she went right to the tripod. Go away, kitty. So like I say, if you have any thoughts on that as to what this was, if you're from anywhere near that part of the state and have seen something similar, you know, if you want to share it, leave it in the comments. If you want to you know, take a guess as to what you think that might have been, then you know, like I say, put it in the comments, and we'll take a look at that. Well, I hope you enjoyed that report of this other, what I'm going to call an unidentified cryptid. If you like what I've been doing with this channel, I'd encourage you to like, share, and subscribe. And like I say, I just want to say thanks to everybody that's been frequenting this channel thus far. Like I say, I've only had it up a couple of months, and I appreciate the views. I appreciate the comments. And if you have an encounter with a Sasquatch, you know, or other cryptid you'd like to share, just send me an email to bigfootandmore@yahoo.com. That's bigfootandmore@yahoo.com, and I will take a look at that. And if you want me to share it on this channel, I'd be happy to do so. So anyway, that's all for now. You guys have a great evening, good week, and everybody stay safe, stay healthy, and thank you very much.